Do you remember the last time you were searching some files on your PC and you couldn't find them? You couldn't find them even after a couple of days. Maybe some picture of your wife's birthday, or maybe some documents or contracts. You couldn't find them. Lawyers have 1,000 times more documents than you have. If they don't find their documents in time, it's their job in the line. They might even lose a case. Lawyers, legal professionals, are document writers. They write documents all day long. And in order to reuse some of the really cool clauses they are writing, they are searching for documents, clipping out that clauses, and putting them into new documents. This is time intensive. This costs them hours, sometimes even days. We know this because we did a lot of interviews. Some of the law firms are tackling this problem by hiring other legal professionals, so-called knowledge managers. But this is just shifting the problem. Also, they apply hours, sometimes really up to 2 days to find certain clauses. So really, really pain. And here we come in with the software Topx. Topx is drastically speeding up document retrieval on your PC due to its semantics text structuring. You get quicker results in moments, not in hours. You get better organized due to the automatic tagging, and your confidential data are on premises. Topx is a plug-and-play solution across multiple platforms, which adapts to you and your behavior. And how does it come that we know that these features are interesting for lawyers? Well, our mission is to build software from legal professionals for legal professionals. Here Michael comes in. Michael has a 20-year experience in legal tech, while my colleague Markus has a 10-year development experience in document management systems, and I'm a digitization expert. I founded my first startup in 2004 with the focusing in digitization. We are targeting lawyers and law firms. And in our first step, we want to enter the Middle European market with its 500,000 lawyers potential. And we plan to turn 4,000 of them into customers over the next 2 years. Since the first moment on, we developed together with law firms. We have now our MVP ready. We plan our beta tests in September, and we plan to enter the Austrian market by end of 2021, and the rest of the Middle European market in middle 2022. If you are, or if you know a legal professional who is willing or who is interested in not missing the opportunity of the limited beta testing space on the fastest rocket ship on the legal tech market, drop me an email.
Thank you, Stefan.
You're welcome.
I certainly wish I had Topx for my own personal organization. I totally understand the problem of losing documents and looking for them for maybe even hours.
I was really waiting for this software to come up, so really exciting to me.
So are we. Now, the first question to you, Stefan, is this a software installed locally on my PC, or is this a cloud application?
Oh, yeah, that's a good question, because a lot of software on the legal tech market is cloud-based. And as we are focusing legal professionals or lawyers, due to their binding on confidentiality, it's not that obvious that they can use cloud-based solutions. Therefore, we were focusing as a USB right from the beginning on to have a Topx as a software which is installed on your own PC or on your own digital archive. Just as an example, it also runs, of course, on Apple, to be honest, maybe even better as on Windows devices.
And what is the role of security here? Jacob's question is, how is the data handling? Is it all secure? I think that's a very important question.
Yeah, that's a super important question, because lawyers are super keen about their confidentiality. Some of their documents, that's really their intellectual property. So when developing Topx, we were definitely focusing on the point to have it as an on-premise software. So there is, if required, there is absolutely no internet, there is absolutely no remote connection possible outside the intranet of the lawyers of the law firm.
That's good to know. Martin's question is, can you also search for pictures and find also in PDFs?
Yes, it's possible to search in PDFs, in Word documents, in Excel files. In pictures, not yet, but we discussed quite a lot of tagging pictures, because currently we are just focusing on tagging text. Because, it's not just a full text search engine where if you are searching for renting, you get the word renting, but we want to get also similarities. So therefore, our topic is here to do labelings, to do automatic taggings, to add, like, let's call it post-its, to add post-its to text fragments, so that it is much easier to find certain clauses, even if you don't know the exact right word. Because that's what we want to achieve. With an unspecific search, get even better results.
Thank you. And Adrian would like to know how the cost structure for law firms of your tool is going to look like.
Yeah, the business model we have is, this software is going to be a software as a service, a business model with an annual subscription. And in order to make a longer subscription period more interesting for people, we are planning concierge service, digitization concierge service. And we got a very positive feedback about this planning. So yeah, software as a service, annual subscription.